Hey guys and girls, I've just come out to the park having a bit of a break between appointments and just making sure that I'm getting the stuff you need to keep you sustainable and happy and optimistic and positive in the circumstances that we've got. And I've had a number of real estate agents call me in Victoria a little bit devastated, I would probably say is a good word. They were sadder than normal because they've just been informed that there's going to be some stronger restrictions placed on them. Hi Andrew, hi to everyone that's coming on. And I just want everyone to know, if you've been following me all these years, you know that I'm all about focusing on the solution and not the problem. I'm all about doing what you can and letting go of what you can't. I'm all about taking a position that events happen and it's your response to an event that really matters. I'm all about letting go of what's not working and do more of what is working. I'm more about creating so much value that people just want to get more of you. And I know that at the moment that those are in New South Wales, including all of regional New South Wales, that chances are if you're watching this live or watching it on replay, you're watching it from your home or you're watching it in an area that's not your normal area because of the greater lockdown that you've put in there. But it's so important to me because I have a high value system of creating impact. It matters to me. Creating positive change, helping people's lives get better. And that's why I'm shooting this video, to let you know that what I want you to do right now is, no matter where you are watching, anywhere in Australia, New Zealand, or the UK, no matter where you are watching, I want you to remember, what is it that you can do? What is it that you can do? And what is it that you can't do? And let's turn around and let's just go around the grounds and sort of say, hey, I'm in real estate right now and I'm in Melbourne. Let's start off with Melbourne. What is it that I can do in Melbourne? Well, you can't actually go off and do a property inspection, and you can't go off and do a listing presentation. But you might be lucky enough, like Tanae Jane, who has been able to sell a couple of properties by doing virtual Zooms. You might be able to actually get your launch list ready for stock that's going to come on the market in spring. You might be actually able to go get your phone and ring up people that you haven't spoken to for a very long time and actually say to them, hey, listen, I'm just giving you a call. Want to apologise. I should have been in touch earlier. And I want to let you know these are very unusual times. But as a business and as a real estate agent, I'm making it my business to stay in contact and be very close to the clients at the moment. And I thought I'd like just to give you a bit of a rundown on what's been happening. These are the sorts of conversations you've got to be having in this marketplace. And the reason I say it is that if you're there for people when they don't need you, right? Like they're not listing right now, but you're there. They'll come to you when they do need you. Hello, Mario. Hey, Craig Parker. Hi to everyone that's coming on. And I just hope that you don't fall into that pajama slope where you actually become, psychologically devastated because you feel like there's not much you can do. I'm telling you, fitness level, for me, it's gone to another level. We're now talking 2.5 hours per day, every day. I've just gone off and bought this morning myself an exercise mat to incorporate a lot more stretching that I don't do, that I used to do in Bikram yoga. So we're talking about an hour of cardio, 45 minutes of strength work, which includes body work, and then now stretching as well, because I'm going to get myself ready. I'm going to make sure that my body is in peak physical fitness, because I'm going hard for the next 1 year. As soon as we get the signal that, you know, all bets are off and we're off to the races, I'm going all in, and I want to make sure that my body is like, as Matt Steinway says, is like a racehorse. Is like a racehorse, and is able to cope with it. But as Deborah says, stay relevant, keep in contact with the clients, go to Udemy, hire your Jinder, go to Udemy, enroll in a couple of courses, you know, improve your skills. I don't know, there's a great Zoom course that they're running at the moment, Zoom for beginners, $12.99, gives you a few of the extra things that you can do on Zoom apart from just staring at your webcam. And it's probably a great time for self-improvement. It's probably a great time for self-improvement, education. You upgrade your skills, you upgrade your life. Learning is earning. Don't forget that. Great opportunity to do that. It's also a great opportunity to actually learn to get that listing presentation of yours, take it to the next level. It's also a great opportunity to start, you know, seeking out some more consumer reviews, you know, whether you're using Google or Rate My Agent or realestate.com. Let's take that to the next level. It's also a great opportunity for you to actually sit down and start learning how to shoot a lot more digital content, a lot more videos, get proficient in it, you know. So I think that you've got, you know, wherever you are, whether you're in Melbourne or whether you're in Sydney, you've got a good 6-8 hours of constructive, useful, practical stuff that's going to drive you forward in your life and your business. So please, stay with me. Not wanting to sound like Dr. Kerry Chant saying, stay with me. I'm trying to say it to you as your real estate educator, your coach. Stay with me and understand that my experience is that all storms come to an end eventually, and difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. And I just hope that you're going to use this opportunity during the next 4, 5, 6 weeks to actually look at just making yourself being the best you, right? I mean, I've got to tell you, I did a video on the Sunday Night Rant last night, and the Sunday Night Rant was the 4,000 weeks principle. That's roughly what we get in life. If you live to 80, you're going to get 4,000 weeks. And that's an interesting number, because 4,000 weeks, think about it, 4,000 of 7-day compartments that we call weeks. We get 4,000 of those. You know what that says to me? There's no such thing as an unimportant week. Today's Monday. I don't know where you are at with your week so far. Why wouldn't you sit down and make this the best week of your life? Physical fitness, maybe with family, maybe spiritually, maybe socially. Pick up the phone. As Luke says, life is long. It is long on the one hand, but it's also short on the other. It's also short on the other. And I only say that because in that great book, The 5 Biggest Regrets of Dying, forgot the name of the author, but I know that her first name was Bonnie. In that book, The 5 Biggest Regrets of Dying, one of the things that people said in the last days at a palliative ward, at a hospice centre, one of the things that they've said was this, that life went by so quick. It went in the blink of an eye. Matthew Hall says, learn some golf. Can I actually get you guys and girls in the comments? Why don't you put down what you've been holding off in your life, right? What's one thing you've been holding off in your life that this might be the week you give it a crack? This might be the week you give it a crack. I'd love you to put down in the comments. One guy just put there, learn to play golf. Luke Baroli, I've got to tell you, I need a good golf coach. you've seen what I need. Mario Nagy says learn how to surf. Learn how to surf. Anyone else? That's a great comment. Oops. I have a crack. Love it. Golf. Golf. You can't get on a golf course, by the way. You simply can't get on a golf course. They're just booked out. I think it's a 2-week waiting list. Of course, if you're in Melbourne, you just can't get on a golf course. Because your Premier actually, for some reason, decides to have generic rules for everything. It is bizarre. I still can't get over it. Why I couldn't visit my brother at Rookwood Cemetery yesterday. Nat Hayes says skateboarding. Why I couldn't visit my brother yesterday at Rookwood Cemetery, yet I was able to go into Office Works and buy a stapler. Why are alcohol shops open, by the way? Can I ask you? Why are alcohol shops open? There are so many things, you know, it's really weird with rules. People create rules and people stick to them, but a lot of the time you think, what's that rule about? Like, what's that rule about? Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to sign off. Heavy lifting, says Eben. Heavy lifting, breaking a sweat. Great chance to get yourself health. I mean, a lot of people putting on a lot of weight during these lockdowns, right? Be very careful of that. Be very careful of the fridge. Anyway, guys and girls, I've got a 1:30 meeting I've got to get myself ready for. Signing off.